Hey guys, in this video we're going to be unboxing the powerful Z790 Master X motherboard. Hey guys, AORUS Mikey here, and today we have the Z790 AORUS Master X motherboard, and this is going to be our flagship model on our Z790 X line of motherboards. This motherboard here is for the enthusiast gamer who's looking for the best performance gaming motherboard with top-of-the-line specs. What makes these different than the previous Z790 motherboards are that these are a refresh model, which means they are compatible with the next-gen CPUs and they have improved performance. For example, we have fast overclocking capabilities. We also have fast DIY. And lastly, we have fast connectivity. We'll go a little bit more in depth in those later in the video, so make sure you stay tuned and keep watching. Now, before we get into the specs and everything, let's go ahead and unbox the Z790 AORUS Master X motherboard. Inside the box, we have the motherboard itself. We also have an AORUS badge here if you want to put that on your chassis. So we have some other AORUS stickers here, along with the quick start guide and the warranty guide. We have a G connector to help you with the connections. And we have a bunch of cables here. For example, we have like a little SATA cable here and an audio cable as well. And lastly, we have our brand new ultra high gain Wi-Fi antenna. Before we continue, we're going to be unboxing the whole line of the Z790 X motherboards, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you're up to date and get notified for when those go live. All right, now that we've taken this out of the box, let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful motherboard. As you can see in the top right here, we have RGB. This is part of our thermal design. Some of the things that we've improved for the thermal solution is that we have improved MOSFETs. We have better thermals because of the larger heat pipe, and we also have an additional 2 layers of PCB. The Master also comes with an extra large M.2 thermal guard heatsink, which has 9 times dissipation surface for better cooling. Now on the top here, you can see all of the thermal armor here. The Master X uses the VRM thermal armor and fins array heatsink design to increase the total surface area by 10 times. And the AORUS Master X board also has nanocarbon coating to lower temperatures by 10%. One of the other things that are improved on the Z790 X line of motherboards is, of course, our DIY friendly design. Now, what does that mean? That pretty much means that the PCIe slots and the M.2 drives all have our Easy Latch system. Now, what is our Easy Latch system? It's pretty much toolless installation for these drives. What's new from last year is that right over here, the M.2 bay has this Easy Latch system as well. We call it Easy Latch Click. And we can take off the whole thing, install the M.2s, and put it back on, again, without any tools at all. Lastly, let's take a look at the connectivity here. As I mentioned before, all of our Z790 X line of motherboards have QFlash Plus. And that's going to be no different with our Master here. So as you can see on the back, we have the QFlash Plus button plus the clear CMOS button. We have the connectors for the new ultra high gain antenna, which will utilize that Wi-Fi 7. We have a total of 11 USB 3.2 ports and 3 USB Type-C ports, 2 of them being the high transfer speeds. We also have a display port, a mic and a line out port. And lastly, we also have the 10 gigabyte Ethernet port. What's new with these motherboards compared to last generation is that the Master and Extreme also have these vents on the back. These are called the new IO vent design to help further enhance cooling efficiency. And you can achieve a temperature difference of up to 7 degrees Celsius. Now that we've gone over what's new physically with the board, let's go ahead and talk about what's new with the specs. As I mentioned at the start of the video, one of the things that has improved on these boards are the fast performance with overclocking capabilities. Now with this board, we have improved DDR5 auto booster. Now this boosts the native DDR5 5600 to 6000. We also have DDR5 XMP booster, and that's improved as well, which auto boosts your DDR5 by the highest profile. We also have high bandwidth and low latency for the DDR5, which shows up to a 50% improved DDR5 speed. All of our Z790X boards have 8+ layers of server grade PCB with shielded memory routing and isolated memory routing. What this does, it increases signal stability and integrity to reduce interference. And what's new with these boards is something we like to call back drilling technology. As you can see here, there are small little holes, and this helps to improve and enhance signal integrity. Next, we have our fast DIY. I talked earlier about the Easy Latch system. One thing I did forget to mention is that we also have a new PCIe UD slot X, which has 10 times load bearing capacity with an inner lining rubber strip. And as you can see on the back, it's drilled straight into the board itself. Another improvement for the DIY feature is we have an exclusive partnership with Hardware Info. Now this is for BIOS and tuning information, and it even comes with a custom AORUS skin. We also have a new, improved, more intuitive BIOS with easy mode and a new UI with 9 preset options from the advanced mode. Lastly, we have the fast connectivity. Like I mentioned earlier, this board and all of our Z790 X boards come with Wi-Fi 7. This allows up to 5.8 gigabytes a second and 370 megahertz. We also have the new ultra high gain magnetic antenna, which is improved signal compared to traditional antenna designs. We hope you're excited about these new Z790 X line of motherboards. Leave a comment down below on what your new favorite feature is, or even spec on these new boards. Now, if you want to pick one up for yourself, check out the links in the description below for all the purchasing information on pricing and availability and where you can buy these. All right, guys, I'm AORUS Mikey, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.